Hi and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing something for the first time. I'm going to be reading a manga. As you might know, I really love books, but I've never read a manga before. So today is going to be that day. I'm going to start my first manga. Yeah, maybe I'll find something new I really like, or maybe not. My expectations are quite low, but that only means that it can go up from here. So we'll see. Yeah, I've never read a manga before, so today I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna be reading Komi Can't Communicate. I've been recommended this manga a couple times, but I went into the secondhand bookstore and they had a manga section, and this was the only volume 1 that I found. The others were just volume, 53. I don't know how far it gets, but this was the only volume 1, so I picked this one up and I thought it would be a fun idea to film my first reactions to reading a manga. If you haven't heard about Komi Can't Communicate, it's about this high schooler, Komi. She's really socially anxious. She can't really come up to people and talk to them. She meets this guy, Tadano, and they are gonna try to find 100 friends for Komi. So that sounds like a very cute idea. I've had a few people recommend me this because they thought it was more on a cute side and less on, the inappropriate sexual side that I don't like. So I had high hopes for this, but the fact that she's already drawn in this way makes me a little scared for what's to come. If I understand correctly, this is the front, even though intuitively it feels like the back, and you read it from right to left. So this page, you would see all these pictures and you would read it from right to left, and then also the text you would read from right to left, which is very counterintuitive to me. I feel like when I flip a page, I just want to start on the left hand side, but with manga that's not the case. I feel like we'll be fine. I feel like I'll figure it out. I feel like I'll get the hang of it. Yeah, this is set in a high school, which means that if it's gonna be weird and sexually weird, then it's gonna be very strange because all these people that feature in here are gonna be children. But yeah, no, let's not get too judgmental. Maybe I need to get my hopes up for this. Maybe this is gonna be fine, maybe this is gonna be fun, maybe this is gonna be appropriate, maybe this is gonna be my new favorite book. Who knows? I can't judge a book by its cover, even though the cover is already very strange. So let's get started with this book. I'll take you guys along with me. I'll show you my reactions to everything, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. Okay, so I just finished the first chapter and it was really cute. I liked it a lot. It's going very fast paced, and yeah, I'm excited to read more, excited to continue. Okay, it's a little while later and now I'm halfway through the book. Now I'm with the best manga connoisseurs that I know of. And can you give me some manga recommendations that you think I would like? Firstly, I got recommended Witch Hat Atelier. This feels very nice. So the first book that I got is Witch Hat Atelier by Komi Shirahama. And she is actually a acclaimed artist who also drew things for DC and Marvel. And this book follows Coco, who really wants to learn magic, and she accidentally turns her mother into stone. So she has to go on this adventure to try and learn magic to, save her mom. Yeah, the art style is really beautiful. Really good recommendation, thank you. Oh, next recommendation that I got is Skip Beat, which I really know a lot about because you told me much. Skip Beat might be her favorite series. There have been 49 volumes so far, and you have them all, I believe. Yeah, so that's a very cool collection on our shelves. This book has been over 20 years old, so the series has been ongoing for a very long time, and we follow Kyoko, and she embarks on her journey to become an actor. She follows Sho, who is an idol, but Kyoko now wants to get revenge on him because he dumped her, apparently. He left her behind. She's gonna get revenge by becoming a great actor and making it in showbiz and beating Sho. Yes, so I did my homework and I learned that you have shoujo and shonen manga. And shoujo is more towards women, and shonen is more advertised towards men. So it's more action-filled, you know, with games, football, soccer, and Komi can communicate. So I didn't know this beforehand, but now I do, and I'm understanding why this is not my cup of tea. Even though everyone can like any type of manga, I'm not saying this is for a certain gender, it's just they have made this distinction. Okay, the next manga that I got is The Apothecary Diaries, which looks very interesting. It's the same plasticky cover like Skip Beat and Komi Can Communicate have been. And this art style was actually really cool. The Apothecary Diaries is about Mao Mao, who is a young woman, and she is trained as an apothecary. She's forced to work in the inner palace, and a lot of mysterious things start to happen in the inner palace, and she has to solve them. So this is kind of like a little detective. She is a cute apothecary and she has to work with plants, with poisons, and solve mysteries. So this sounds really cute, and the art style is really different too. I really like this front art, beautifully drawn, and yeah, I can't wait to get to these recommendations. If you want to see any one of these, please let me know, and maybe I'll do a little series where I'm reading this manga. Thank you for these recommendations. Now we'll get back to Komi Can Communicate. She's already laughing. I did not know that this was like this. Maybe I should have known from the front to back. I mentioned it in the beginning of the video. I was a little like strange, like why is it a high school and why is she depicted like this? I'm now 100 pages through, and Komi has teamed up with Tadano to find 100 friends. But the problem is she cannot talk because she's very anxious and she has a communication disorder. So it's very hard to make friends when you cannot communicate. However, everyone admires Komi, so it's not that hard actually, because she just needs to say the word and then people would just be her friend. However, the problem is that she cannot say those words. I think I showed you a couple of these arts which just really give me the ick. Yeah, she's supposedly a high school student, so I don't understand why she's behaving in such a way, or you know, she's drawn in such a way. She's not real, but I don't understand why the author made this choice to draw her that way. I find it really easy to go through this book. That's been really fun. I've been really enjoying reading manga, so if there are more appropriate books to read, such as your recommendations, then I think I really like reading manga. It's also been a really easy adjustment to reading from right to left instead of left to right like you normally would. I really like this picture as well. It's been very cute. There have been some cute moments which I really like, but the weird moments have been really weird, especially since they're students, and that has made my opinion of this book quite low. But yeah, I'm gonna finish it and I'll let you know my final thoughts next. Okay, so I just finished reading my first ever manga, and it went about how I expected it to go. The story is cute, the pictures were cute, it was very wholesome, very lovely. The characters were very relatable. It was so fun, so fast-paced, so easy. The story was a little weird. There's one character in particular that's just very sexual, even though they're supposedly a high schooler. There are a lot of pictures drawn from an angle that is pointing underneath their skirts, which was very weird. Yeah, they just make very weird sexual remarks, and I hated that about it. It's fair to say that I hate when women, especially children, are depicted in such a sexual way, and yeah, this is just the main problem for me with Komi Can Communicate. These are high schoolers, they are students, and their skirts are drawn so short. They are so weird sometimes. This I just hate it. So the story is very cute, it's very fun, relatable, the characters are fun, they're so cute, and I would love to pick up a next volume and just read the story of how Komi is gonna get 100 friends, but I just can't stand reading about these high schoolers who are drawn in such a weird way. Now she teams up with Tadano, which is a very normal kid, and they wanna make Komi 100 friends. So they go on this quest to find 100 friends, and Komi needs to talk to each of them. So it's really challenging for her. But then Tadano makes a comment which is really weird to me. If you have the answer, please let me know. But basically he says that it's really hard for Komi to gonna make friends because this is an elite prep school, and to get into the school, you're not judged on your grades, but you're judged by an interview. So all these people had to stand out in their interview to be able to be accepted into this prep school. So basically he says that all these kids are very unique and a little strange, a little quirky, because they all needed to stand out to pass the interview. So it's going to be hard to make friends because all of them are so quirky. But that's really weird because Tadano is the normal character, so he didn't stand out. How did he get in? And the biggest issue is, if there was an interview to get in instead of grades, then how did Komi get in? Because we learned that Komi hasn't talked for her whole life. She basically can't communicate, that's also what the title says. How did she get into this prep school if there's an interview instead of grades that determine whether you get in or not? I just don't understand. It's such a big plot hole to me. Yeah, if you have the answer, please let me know, but I couldn't find this in the volume, so I don't know, there's just some weird things. The story is not really complete in my opinion. Not a character who's so obsessed with Komi that she basically said, can I be your friend? And then Komi nods, and then she's like, I'm too normal to be your friend, so I'll be your dog. I'm sorry, I've never seen anyone behave like that, so that was a little strange. So unfortunately this is gonna get a 2-star for me. The 2 stars really come from the plot, the characters, the drawings, they're very cute. I definitely love reading manga. The pictures are so fun, it's so fast-paced, you can see their expressions, I really like that. So I'm definitely wanting to pick up another manga volume, but definitely not if it contains any of these topics or things I discuss in this video that I don't really like. So if you have any recommendations for manga that you like or you heard about that are good and not strange or weird, then please let me know in the comments and maybe I'll check them out and I can maybe make a series if you guys like this. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!